My AAU all-time starting five. Let's just get right into it. At my point guard, I gotta take Kobe. A lot of people don't know this, but for his AAU team, that 94 New Jersey Patterson team, he was actually the point guard. He would bring the ball up and he would do the majority of the distribution. That's a scary thought. A 16, 17-year-old Kobe Bryant with all of that speed, all that athleticism, bringing the ball down the court. That's tough to keep up with. And keep in mind, he was dishing the ball to Rip Hamilton and Vince Carter, who were also on his AAU team. This team was sick. So yeah, give me the Mamba at point. And at my two guard, I got to go with his teammate, Vince Carter. When you have hops like this in high school, you're going to be on my team. Seriously, when Vince Carter was doing this to people in the mid-90s in high school basketball, it was unheard of. I mean, yeah, sure, Dominique and Michael were doing it to people in the pros, but Vince Carter was showing his athleticism at a very young age. And he's such a tough, selfless player. He's the exact kind of guy I would want on my team. So yeah, I'm starting Vince Carter at the 2. At the 3, I gotta go LeBron. He had an outstanding AAU career. And back then, he pretty much played the same way he does now. He scores, rebounds, he distributes. He wants to get other people involved, so he's the kind of guy you want at your starting small forward. At my 4, you got to give me Kevin Love. He had a really great AAU career. I know this picture isn't doing him any favors and he's trying to look like a tough guy, but seriously, he put up so many 2020 games that he's got to be my power forward. And Kevin Love is a perfect fit for this team because we have tons of athleticism and tons of defense, and he's going to be putting up those putbacks and getting tons of rebounds. So I think Kevin Love at the 4, great fit. Center to me was by far the toughest choice. Deep down, I wanted to go with Greg Oden because I played against him. I personally know how tough and competitive and skilled he was. But at the end of the day, I know Dwight Howard's the right answer. He was physically dominant like very few AAU centers have ever been, and he was a part of the most dominant front court in AAU history. Him and Josh Smith combined were unstoppable. Seriously, I couldn't imagine as a 17-year-old driving down the lane and this is what you see. That's my 5 players that I feel like would be the best in any kind of AAU situation because AAU is tough. You're playing 4 or 5 games a day sometimes, and it's brutal. You need to have that mentality. You need to have that toughness to be able to power through. And it's no wonder why all these guys went on to have successful NBA careers. They have all those characteristics and more.